Welcome, dear friends. Today, we're going to talk about something very close to the heart, literally. As we age, our heart and blood vessels need a little extra care. Many seniors are told they have high blood pressure, cholesterol issues, or blood sugar problems. But what if I told you that some everyday foods can either silently harm your health or quietly protect it? That's exactly what we're going to explore together today. Starting with one very simple ingredient you probably already have in your kitchen: onions. Onions may seem humble, but they're packed with powerful compounds that support heart health, improve circulation, and even help regulate blood sugar levels. In fact, studies have shown that the sulfur compounds and antioxidants in onions can reduce inflammation in the arteries, lower cholesterol, and prevent dangerous clots from forming. For people living with diabetes, onions may also help keep blood sugar levels more steady, which is critical to avoiding spikes and crashes that damage the body over time. But before we get into a simple recipe that you can start using right away, let's pause for a moment and talk about why this matters so much. Over time, our arteries, those tubes that carry blood throughout the body, can become clogged with fatty deposits, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This puts more strain on the heart and increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Add diabetes into the mix, and the problem gets even more serious, because high blood sugar can damage the lining of the blood vessels, making them even more prone to blockages. That's why taking small, daily steps to protect the arteries and blood sugar levels is one of the best gifts you can give to your health. Now, here's where onions step in as a natural ally. Research suggests that onions may improve insulin sensitivity, helping your body use sugar more effectively. They also contain quercetin, a powerful antioxidant that relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow. And when paired with the right foods, onions can make a meal not only flavorful, but also medicinal for the heart. At the same time, we need to be aware of foods that may silently be doing damage. Many seniors don't realize that some everyday items in their diet are contributing to clogged arteries and worsening blood sugar. For example, processed meats like sausages, hot dogs, and deli slices are loaded with unhealthy fats and preservatives that strain the heart. White breads and pastries, while comforting, break down into sugar very quickly in the body, leading to spikes in blood sugar. Sugary drinks and sodas, even fruit juices with added sugar, can do the same. And let's not forget fried foods, which are not only hard on digestion, but also fill the body with harmful trans fats. But don't worry, there are always better alternatives. Instead of processed meats, lean proteins like grilled fish or skinless chicken are much gentler on the arteries. Instead of white bread, whole grains like oats, brown rice, or whole wheat bread release sugar more slowly, keeping energy levels steady. And instead of reaching for sodas or packaged juices, try water flavored with lemon or herbal teas that are naturally supportive of health. This is where combining protective foods, like onions, with heart-friendly choices makes a real difference. For example, imagine a simple plate of grilled salmon with a side of caramelized onions and steamed vegetables. Not only is this meal delicious, but it also nourishes the arteries, supports blood sugar balance, and keeps the heart strong. This recipe is gentle, flavorful, and easy to prepare. All you'll need are a few basic ingredients that are likely already in your kitchen: 1 medium red onion, a teaspoon of honey, and a glass of warm water. Red onions are especially powerful because they contain higher levels of antioxidants compared to white or yellow onions. And honey not only adds a natural sweetness, but also carries its own anti-inflammatory properties. Here's how you can make it. First, peel and finely chop the onion. Place the chopped onion in a small bowl and let it sit for about 10 minutes. This resting time is important because it allows the beneficial compounds in the onion, especially allicin and quercetin, to activate. After that, take a spoonful of the onion pieces, mix it with a teaspoon of pure honey, and swallow it slowly. Once you've had this mixture, drink a glass of warm water to help it digest smoothly. Now, you might be wondering, why not just eat onions in a salad or cooked in a dish? The truth is, you absolutely can and should enjoy onions in your meals. But when eaten raw with honey, their healing properties are absorbed more directly by the body. Over time, this simple practice can support blood sugar control, ease pressure on the arteries, and promote better circulation. For those who may not enjoy raw onion's strong flavor, don't worry, there are gentle ways to include it in your diet. Lightly sautéing onions in olive oil and pairing them with vegetables, beans, or lean proteins still delivers many benefits. The key is consistency. Adding a little onion to your meals on a daily basis builds up protection for your heart and arteries over time. It's also worth noting that onions work best when combined with other heart-healthy foods. Think about garlic, another powerhouse that reduces cholesterol and improves circulation. Or leafy greens like spinach and kale, rich in magnesium and potassium, which help regulate blood pressure. Even spices like turmeric, with its golden anti-inflammatory properties, can amplify the effect. By building meals with these kinds of ingredients, you create a natural defense system against diabetes complications and cardiovascular disease. Of course, while food is powerful, it is just one piece of the puzzle. Lifestyle choices play a role too. Staying active, even with something as gentle as a daily walk, helps keep blood sugar under control and supports healthy blood flow. Drinking enough water throughout the day prevents blood from becoming too thick, reducing strain on the heart. Managing stress through prayer, meditation, or simply connecting with loved ones is another often overlooked factor, since stress hormones can spike blood sugar and blood pressure. When you bring these small practices together, eating supportive foods like onions, avoiding hidden dangers in processed meals, staying active, and caring for your overall well-being, you build a foundation of strength that protects your body as it ages. Now, let's take a closer look at how some common foods slowly wear down the body, often without us realizing it, and how onions and other natural ingredients can help counter those effects. Many seniors grow up enjoying foods that were once considered a treat, but have quietly become part of the daily diet. For example, refined carbohydrates like white bread, cakes, and biscuits are often served with tea or coffee. While they may feel comforting, these foods quickly turn into sugar in the bloodstream, causing sudden spikes that not only harm people with diabetes, but also encourage fat buildup in the arteries. Over time, this contributes to stiffening of the blood vessels and more stress on the heart. On the other hand, replacing those refined carbs with whole grain options provides a steady release of energy without shocking the body. Imagine swapping a slice of white bread with a piece of whole grain toast topped with lightly sautéed onions and a drizzle of olive oil. Not only does it taste satisfying, but it also fuels the body in a way that is kind to both the heart and blood sugar levels. Another silent culprit is processed and packaged snacks. Chips, crackers, and packaged cookies may seem harmless, but they're often loaded with sodium, unhealthy fats, and hidden sugars. High salt content increases blood pressure, while trans fats damage the lining of the arteries. These foods are especially risky for older adults because the body processes fats and salts less efficiently with age. Instead, choosing fresh snacks, like sliced cucumbers, carrots with hummus, or even a handful of nuts sprinkled with onion powder, can give you the crunch and flavor you crave without damaging your heart. Even oils and fats deserve attention. Many people cook with vegetable oils like corn or soybean oil, which can promote inflammation if used in excess. A healthier choice is extra virgin olive oil, which not only reduces inflammation, but also improves cholesterol levels. Pairing olive oil with onions, for example in a simple sauté or salad dressing, doubles the heart protective effects and makes your meals both healing and delicious. We should also mention sugary beverages. Many people over 55 enjoy sweetened tea, soda, or packaged juices daily. These drinks flood the body with sugar, leading to weight gain, insulin resistance, and further strain on the arteries. Replacing them with herbal teas, onion-infused water, or even warm lemon water is a simple step with powerful benefits. Onion water, in particular, is easy to make. Just slice a red onion, soak it in warm water for a few hours, and sip it slowly. It provides mild flavor and delivers antioxidants that gently support circulation and blood sugar balance. It's not about giving up everything you enjoy. It's about making wise swaps. Every time you choose a whole food over a processed one, or a healing ingredient like onions over something harmful, you are protecting your body from silent damage. Small, consistent choices build into big results, and your heart and arteries will thank you for it. Let's imagine what this looks like in daily life. Picture breakfast. Instead of a plate filled with white toast, jam, and sweet tea, you could have a bowl of warm oatmeal topped with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a side of scrambled eggs with caramelized onions. The oatmeal gives you steady energy, the cinnamon helps balance blood sugar, and the onions support your arteries while adding natural flavor. At lunchtime, many people reach for fried snacks or heavy curries with lots of oil. But with a little adjustment, lunch can become both healing and satisfying. A simple lentil soup with chopped onions, garlic, Tomatoes and leafy greens makes a comforting meal that is gentle on the stomach, high in fiber, and supportive for the heart. Lentils release sugar slowly, preventing sudden spikes, while onions and garlic keep the arteries clear and the blood flowing smoothly. For dinner, instead of red meat or heavily fried dishes, try grilled or baked fish with a side of steamed vegetables and roasted onions. Fish provides omega-3 fatty acids that fight inflammation, while onions add antioxidants that strengthen blood vessels. Together, this meal protects your heart overnight when circulation naturally slows down. And if you ever want a small evening snack, skip the cookies or packaged chips. Try a handful of walnuts, almonds, or roasted chickpeas with a touch of onion powder or a squeeze of lemon. Nuts and legumes support stable blood sugar, and pairing them with onion seasoning keeps your arteries in mind, even during snack time. What's powerful about this approach is that you don't have to make drastic changes all at once. Just adding onions regularly, whether raw with honey in the morning, lightly cooked in soups, or roasted with vegetables, gives your body a daily dose of healing compounds. Over weeks and months, these small habits reduce the buildup in your arteries, help stabilize your blood sugar, and leave you with more energy for the activities you love. Remember, aging doesn't have to mean decline. It can mean living wisely, using the gifts of nature to nourish and protect your body. Onions are one of those gifts, simple, affordable, and deeply beneficial. When you combine them with other smart food choices, you are not just eating. You are practicing self-care, extending your vitality, and protecting your future. It's also important to understand how these changes can feel in your everyday life. Many seniors who begin including more heart, protective foods like onions, garlic, leafy greens, and whole grains notice differences beyond just their medical reports. They often feel lighter after meals because their digestion improves. They may notice more stable energy throughout the day instead of sudden drops that lead to fatigue. Some even experience clearer thinking, because better blood flow doesn't just help the heart, it also nourishes the brain. For those managing diabetes, these small adjustments can lead to fewer blood sugar spikes and a smoother, more predictable pattern when checking glucose levels. That means less stress on the body and a lower risk of complications like nerve damage, kidney strain, or eye problems. It also reduces the need for constant worry about what to eat, because meals made from natural, whole ingredients automatically support balance. Think of it this way: every meal is an opportunity. When you choose to add onions instead of heavy sauces, when you sip herbal tea instead of soda, when you select grilled fish over fried chicken, you are giving your body a message of care and protection. These choices may seem small, but day after day, they build stronger arteries, steadier blood sugar, and a more resilient heart. And the beauty of it is, you don't have to give up flavor. Onions bring a natural sweetness when cooked slowly, a gentle bite when eaten raw, and a rich depth when roasted. They blend seamlessly into almost any cuisine, whether you enjoy simple home, cooked meals, traditional dishes, or international flavors. They allow you to enjoy your food while also using it as medicine for your body. I encourage you to see your kitchen as a kind of pharmacy, one where the ingredients are safe, natural, and nourishing. Onions, garlic, leafy greens, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and healthy oils all work together to keep your blood vessels open, your blood sugar steady, and your heart strong. When combined with an active lifestyle and mindful habits, they help you enjoy your later years with greater freedom and vitality. So the next time you reach for something to cook, remember this: your food is not just fuel. It is a tool for healing. And something as humble as an onion can truly become one of your greatest allies for diabetes management, artery cleansing, and heart health. Thank you so much for watching, my dear friends. If you found this helpful, don't forget to share it with someone you love, because small changes can make a big difference in health. Take good care of yourself, eat wisely, and remember, your body has an amazing ability to heal when you give it the right support. Stay healthy, stay strong, and may your heart continue to beat with energy and joy.